Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Nikola Jokic.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Then there's Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Jones in at the 3 spot. And for both teams, it's Game 3 of the NBA Cup. But one of these teams is much more likely to advance than the other.
Yeah, but we've seen some crazy things in this tournament. Big momentum swings. So I don't put anything past anyone.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear. That his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
Well, the thing is, when you're vocal about something and everyone hears it, you put yourself in a prove-it situation. Not just individually, but as a team leader. And so far, MP hasn't been able to lead them to victory against their greatest rivals. And I know that's eating away at him. I mean, he is looking for redemption.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Strother. The Grizzlies pull it in. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Murray. 17 points in his last outing. No good there. Excellent D there from Morant. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Count it.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Now here's Morant, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by Morant.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And Morant gets it to go.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Jokic the screen. Jones the pass to Jokic. No good with the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's Morant off the drive. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Jones. Pass to Jokic. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Edey with a defensive effort.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Misfires on the corner 3.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And the dunk by Jones.
And that's a sweet dime from Jokic. He's always had good vision, and it only seems to get better every year.
Morant against Murray. Takes a three. Wells, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nuggets trail by 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Memphis leading by 6. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Jones in the post. He's covered by Wells. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Jones hits them both. Taking a look at the Nuggets. This is their third matchup of the NBA Cup. They've gone 1-1 so far in group play.
And, you know, I think if they want a chance to move on to the knockout round, I think they've probably got to win out. So it starts tonight here at home.
And now, checking out how Memphis is doing. They are 0-2 in the NBA Cup. It does not look good for them to advance.
I agree, B.A. However, they can't think about that. It's still a regular season game, and that should be their focus, not their standing in the cup.
Jokic's shot is good.
Hey, look, the defense gave a great effort there. Good contest, but Jokic just found a way to play through the contact and make it happen.
Outside Wells fires the three, and it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the lob, and Gordon with the big finish.
And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Wells. The three is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Wells has got 6 points.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Nuggets trail by 7. Jones with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. Out to Gordon. Launches a three. Knocks it down from distance. Gordon's got his 2nd basket of the night.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Wells, the pass to Morant. Rebounded by Denver. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Jones. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And he also contributed a couple blocks, too. Just a glimpse at the impact he had on defense.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Here's Morant. And so Tomas Isalo calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one of a kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
A different look for Denver. Cam Johnson comes in for Strawther, and Anthony subbed in for Murray. On defense, the Nuggets. It's Jackson, high post. Pass to Clark. Stolen by Jokic. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And so it's Memphis with it after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Count that one.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Anthony finds Jones. Gordon with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Jones drives in, and the dunk by Jones.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now here's Jackson. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Just 5 to shoot. From 17. Rebounded by Denver.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped 27 points, and as you might expect, he was usually first up to clear the boards, hauling in those loose balls for the squad. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following that last three-pointer by Denver. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Here's Morant. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Jackson with room to fire, and there's Memphis with another bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
For the Nuggets, Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic, and Jamal Murray is subbed in for Gordon. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Morant. Now here's Murray. No made baskets yet. Back to Jones. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Jackson finds Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Aldama. Rebounded by Denver. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis. Murray with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Fires from the line. He gets it in there.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's Jackson. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. From deep. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Denver. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's G.G. Jackson, and it's Clark in at the 5. Here's Anthony after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Aldama outside. Pass to Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Here's Valanciunas. And here's Anthony, defended by Jackson. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
A nice mix and blend of speed and control on the drive. Anthony gets right where he wants to be.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Valanciunas. Basket counts. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Aldama outside. That three's off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Anthony. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Valanciunas can't get it to go.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Jackson. Anthony grabs the board. Denver leading by 8. And here's Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Murray. Excellent D there from Aldama. Grizzlies trail by 8. Jackson finds Caldwell-Pope. Jackson surveying the D. Johnson against Jackson. Rebounded by Denver. They've led by as many as 11. Now Anthony. 10 points in his last outing. Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Clark. Jackson can't get it to go.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Murray against Caldwell-Pope. Murray passes to Watson and stolen by Clark. Aldama right side. Right wing. Pass to Jackson. To get back on track. And the layup is up and in. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Jones, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Strawther comes in for Anthony. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant, he's checked in for Caldwell-Pope. Denver leading by 6. Jones, the pass to Murray. Valanciunas with a screen on Morant. Here's Murray. Back to Jones. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Back to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 6th assist of the night.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Pass to Valanciunas. Murray from outside. Murray from deep.
Murray saw the 3 made on the other end and decided to come right back with payback and get one of his own.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 8.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jones finds Murray. Back to Jones. Just outstanding. He hits again, and he's still a perfect 9 for 9.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Jackson, pass to Aldama. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Morant against Murray. Down low. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Aldama. Still without a bucket. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic comes in for Valanciunas, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Murray. Here's Strother. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's the teardrop. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And the dunk by Jones.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Oh! What a hammer!
Oh, man!
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Morant missing again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Edey's checked in for Jackson. And let's have a look at the current NBA scoring leaders. And here's Edey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Oh, Morant from close range.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Anthony, the pass to Jokic. Now Jones. He's covered by Wells. Jokic, the screen. Jones finds Jokic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Morant against Anthony. Here's Wells. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run.
Oh, and the dramatic slam. A mid-air hand switch at that.
That was big league right there.
Boy, that was a bit risky because it's easy to lose control of the ball that way, but he knew what he was doing.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Jokic. Pass to Strother. Fires from deep. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Grizzlies trail by 17. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
4 on the clock. Launches it. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Denver shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. A different look for Denver. Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Anthony. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Jackson is checked in. The turnaround jumper. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jones in the post. Pounded by Morant. Jokic, no good. Grizzlies trail by 19. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Wells misses.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Edey up top. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Yep, count it.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
The Nuggets lead by 19. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 5 assists in the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Good. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Just electric. Ja Morant. I mean, someone you paid to see.
Murray against Morant. Outside Jones. Again, Denver scores.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Can't get it to drop. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Denver opening up a huge gap. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stop that is prime Shaq. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And during that first half of play, these 2 leading the way for their respective teams.
When you've got 2 great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will emerge as the top dog. Roof, roof.
Roof, roof. 2 big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it here.
Roof, roof, roof.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's Murray, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then it's Zach Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. And you think of the great shot creators. Richard, how underrated is footwork to what they do?
No, it's very underrated. It's not just big men. You look at guys like Jalen Brunson, Kyrie Irving, even going back to Kobe Bryant. Great footwork will always enable you to get off your shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, well, Big Dog in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 27 points, and he couldn't be kept off the glass. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Now, here's Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray, the pass to Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And so creative with the ball in his hand. Murray draws the defense in and then makes a terrific pass.
Here's Morant. He's got 12. Here's Jackson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Jackson. Looking to end the run. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Drives to the hoop. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 8 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day one.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Gordon. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession. Memphis has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Wells kicks to Jackson. Back to Wells. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. Strother grabs the miss.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Jones. He has 38 in the game. Let's go. And again, it's Denver.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
To the wing right side. Wells finds Jackson. Now here's Morant. Edey with a screen on Murray. Stolen. Now here's Jones. Covered by Wells. Wasted no time on that one. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Nuggets. Morant scanning the floor. Here's Jackson. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jokic. Gordon with no one around. No good from outside. The Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And stolen by Murray. Jones, the pass to Jokic. Shoots. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter. Now Morant. 12 points for him. Edey with a screen on Gordon. Outside Jackson. They need this. And he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
For Denver, they've gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Jones kicks to Jokic. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jokic has got 24 points.
Now, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Morant with the steal. And the layup falls. Morant's got 14 points.
And if you're wondering what makes Ja so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Richard, the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, Denver. Outside for Jackson. Buries the long-range jumper.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. And here's Watson. Now Johnson. Guarded by Jackson. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas kicks to Watson. Anthony, the pass to Valanciunas. Missed it. Even after all those chances. To the right side. Here's Wells. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Now here's Jones. He has 40. Johnson outside. Back to Jones. No good, unable to end this run.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Puts up a 3. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Johnson. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jamal Murray in for Anthony. Now here's Caldwell Pope. All scoring in this one. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Nuggets in second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Jokic high post. Pass to Gordon. And it's good off the back rim and in. 9 points for Aaron Gordon.
Hey, when Gordon is knocking down shots off the catch, it just opens up his entire game.
There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Morant.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nuggets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Jokic a screen. Out left to the wing. Over Clark. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Aldama. Here's Clark. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got 8 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now, here's Jokic. He's covered by Clark. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And as Caldwell Pope improves his scoring, I think he's got a chance to be special. We know about his defense.
Now here's Jones. He has 40. And it's Jones finishing it off.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Ja Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Grizzlies making the shot. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Jokic inside. He's against Clark. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 28 points for the game. And so the time... out here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Nuggets, Cameron Johnson's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Jones. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's Murray. Misses off the left iron. The Grizzlies trail by 21. Pass to Aldama. The three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Now Murray. Jokic with the screen on Caldwell Pope. Johnson's shot is off. Memphis has gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Here's Jones, covered by Anthony. Jones against Anthony. Jackson setting the pick here for Jones. Pass to Aldama. On its way from Colbert. Hails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's Denver taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jones is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Denver. 5 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Anthony. With the shot. Jackson misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Jones finds Valanciunas. Here's Strawther. Here's Cherokee Parks. Outside Jackson. Pass to Jackson. Aldama with the ball. And it's off from three-point range. Anthony up on top. Guarded by Jackson. Screen by Valanciunas. Here's Jones. Now Valanciunas. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Aldama inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Jackson has the open look. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Jones kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Strawther. Valanciunas with a screen on Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Clark. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
Jones checked in for Memphis. Here's Jackson. Here's Aldama. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Clark against Jones. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones. Morant passes to Clark. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Valanciunas has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Jones. Time on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Jones. Jackson a screen on Jones. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Nuggets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Jones gets to Valanciunas. Here's Aldama. He's guarded by Johnson. No good from Clark. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Pass to Jones. Now Johnson. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 46 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Morant against Jones. Jackson passes to Jackson. Now Morant. Here's Aldama. Off target from outside.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Here's Jones, and the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
And it's Morant missing. Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Morant. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
It's stolen by Aldama. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Jones with the screen on Morant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Jones, and Murray's subbed in for Anthony. Here's Wells. Hits the three-point bomb. Wells has got 9 points here in the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
On the wing, Johnson. And here is Achua. Pass to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Over Anthony. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, one thing about Ja? Oh, he's determined.
Johnson surveying the floor. Edey with the steal. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Anthony against Morant. Fires it up. Achua, no good. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets leading by 19. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Morant, the bounce back. And the dunk by Jackson.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope. When just a little while ago, it looked like hope was lost.
Pass to Achua. Now here's Anthony. And the shot goes down.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now Wells. Pass to Jackson. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
from the arc, and there's the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. The Nuggets leading by 17. Murray looking around. Jokic inside. Edey on him, and Jokic slams it in.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
And the free throw, no good. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Gordon finds Jokic, down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets moving the ball around, and the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Outside Jackson. Edey with a screen for Jackson. Crane from outside.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Morant fires, and he does not hit. And it's Jones with the ball for Denver. It's an 18-point lead. Now Jokic. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
The Nuggets leading by 18.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Big Dog.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Anthony's checked in for Cameron Johnson.
Number 50, Cole Anthony.
6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Fires from 18. No good. Jackson. Oh, the dunk. What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony up on top. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A win is a win is a win, but you guys looked a little out of sync tonight. It wasn't the usual flow. Can you talk about that?
You know what? That's okay. We got to see how we respond when the game plan goes out the window, and it's time to figure out things on the fly. If we can win these games when we're out of sync, it builds up our confidence, because we know this is the exception that proves the rule.
Understood. Thanks for your time, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific work as always, Dom. You never fail to impress. Thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation.